Hello, I am Dr. Akhilendra Singh, consultant dermatologist and hair transplant surgeon at AKS Clinics. Today I will discuss about a very common problem, which is hair loss and consequent baldness in male. Now around 40% individual have this problem. The primarily root cause is genetic. There are medicines in order to prevent hair loss, but for baldness the only treatment is hair transplant, which is a minor surgery but needs major artistry in order to provide a successful natural result and without any complication or side effect to patients. If we go in history of hair transplant, the successful hair transplant start in late 1980s. It has come a long way from strip technique to manual punches to motorized FUE, and now the most advanced direct hair transplant or direct hair implant. In the strip technique, we need to cut hairs we need to cut skin along with hairs and put sutures, and that technique was not comfortable for patient at all. Nowadays, we do hair transplant with most advanced and newer technique of follicular unit extraction with some smart and newer innovation which is known as direct hair transplant or direct hair implant. Now coming to basic of hair transplant. The basic is we extract hair graft from permanent zone of the head and transplant at the bald area. Now what is permanent zone? If you see around, the hair starts shedding from this frontal zone, hairline recedes and the baldness goes from front to back, or sometimes baldness start from the very top, but this is the whole area is vulnerable. And if you see, the hair at the back of the head and sides, they are always present and they form the permanent zone. Those hairs are immune for androgenetic alopecia or genetic baldness. Now if we transplant hairs from this permanent zone and transplant it to bald area, they will continue to grow for the whole life as they were growing at the back of the head. This is the basic of hair transplant. That's why the result of hair transplant is permanent. Now what makes hair transplant result excellent, average or poor? First and foremost, experience of hair transplant surgeon and his team. Secondly, instrument what we use during surgery, its proper sterilization and a dedicated operation theatre for the procedure. And last but not least, post-transplant instructions and care are as important as procedure. So if these things are taken care of, then the result of hair transplant must be excellent only. The goal of hair transplant should be provide as natural result as possible to cover a big bald area in one go and without any side effect or discomfort to the patient. If you have any further query regarding hair transplant, you can consult me on Lybrate.